What's up, guys? So I am back from Combo Breaker. It was quite a weekend. I had such an amazing time, but I'm glad to be back here making some videos for you guys. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any of my matches recorded at Combo Breaker. I wasn't on stream or anything, and I didn't really have anyone around that I wanted to bug to hold the camera. So what I have instead is just some casual footage here, some pre-Combo Breaker casuals I played with a couple of my friends. So that's what's running in the background as I cover some different stuff here about what happened over the weekend. So first of all, I want to shout out everyone who came up to me and said hi or mentioned that they were a fan of my content or anything like that. I was actually blown away by the number of people who were, wanting to come up and say what's up. It really, really was a humbling experience, and I appreciate it so much. All you guys are the whole reason that I'm able to produce content every day as my job, and it's pretty amazing. So I appreciate all you guys, and thank you for coming up to talk to me. And if you saw me but you didn't want to talk to me because you don't want to bug me, don't worry about it. Next tournament, if you're at EVO or whatever, or just anywhere, and you see me, feel free to say hi. Doesn't bother me at all, and I love to hear from you guys. So, also, I guess I'll talk about how I did in each game. Unfortunately, in Dragonball, I was pretty disappointed with my performance. I got 1 win and 2 losses, which is actually the same as what I got at Combo Breaker last year. I was really hoping for an improvement, especially considering at EVO I did pretty well. I got 4 wins and 2 losses at EVO. I was hoping to do something like that here, but it didn't work out that way. I only beat 1 guy and didn't really make it close to getting out of my pool. So that's unfortunate, but, I think we'll definitely do better again at EVO. Like, as crazy as this sounds, I think in a lot of ways Combo Breaker is more competitive than EVO. I think a lot of people go to EVO just kind of for the spectacle, whereas Combo Breaker tends to be more of like a hardcore event. But it's possible I'm just making excuses. But I'm going to keep up the grind. I gotta really get things nice and settled by EVO so that I can do a little bit better. But, other than that, a little bit disappointed in my fighter's performance. In Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I also went 1 and 2. And I was actually pretty happy with that. I'm not that good at Marvel 2, so I was excited to just beat one person with my Doom Sentinel Cyclops team. I played against Mike Z first round. I had actually played against Mike Z several times in the past and never even come close to beating him. But at this tournament, I didn't do so bad. I actually took his Dr. Doom before he took mine in the first game. But in the end, the power of Glitch Juggernaut was just too much for me to handle. In case you guys don't know, Mike Z is kind of well known for pioneering a team called Team Z, named after him. It's got Dr. Doom, Juggernaut, and Tronbon, and the game plan is you utilize a Juggernaut glitch, which is a glitch that allows Juggernaut to stay permanently powered up. It makes him do insane damage, makes his super basically do 100%. And so then once he powers up Juggernaut, everything he does insane damage. So it was fun to play him again after all this time, even if he did body me a little bit. But like I said, overall, I'm happy with getting 1 win in that game. Not very many casual Marvel 2 players. Most people who play that game are pretty serious about it. So just being able to get a win in that felt pretty good. And then the other game I entered was Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I went 0-2 in that. Feels like it's been a while since I've gone 0-2 in a game. But yeah, not much to say there. The guy that I played first round was just generally a skilled player. And the guy that I played second round, I don't know how he got into losers so fast, but the guy who knocked me out of the tournament actually ended up getting top 8. So I guess it doesn't feel too bad to lose someone who got top 8, but it is what it is. Overall, pretty disappointing performance for me. I'm hoping to do better at EVO, but we'll have to wait and see. But regardless, it was fun to play those games, and Combo Breaker is a really, really well-run tournament as always. So it was pretty much just an enjoyable experience overall, even if I did poorly. But as for what happened after I got eliminated, so Dragon Ball FighterZ top 8, pretty hype. I had made the prediction beforehand that I didn't think we were going to see many GT Gokus in top 8. And I would say I was half right. As far as I know, the only GT Goku in top 8 was Goichi, but of course he ended up getting first place. So I think the power of the character is pretty clear. He does seem very strong to me. Even though I've said in the past, I maybe don't think he's like top 3 in the game. He does definitely seem really strong, and watching Goichi, I came to appreciate the power of GT Goku assist a little bit more. GT Goku's assist is actually pretty crazy. I don't think I've been giving it enough credit. And since he's playing the GT Goku Super Saiyan Goku Shell, which I know I had previously called out as being an extremely good combination, run GT Goku second, Super Saiyan Goku third, and then you have this amazing control over neutral with your assists. Since you have the anti-air beam assist and you have the ground beam assist, it's so hard for anyone to do anything to you, and you can just win neutral so fast and get that Bardock pressure going, because he was running Bardock first slot. So very impressive performance by Goichi. Good stuff to Hook and God for getting second. That's a pretty impressive finish. Obviously, I was kind of rooting for him to win in Grand Finals, but it didn't go that way. Also, shout-outs to Chris G for getting top 8. I feel like not many people talking about Chris G in that game lately, but he's amazingly good, as always. Just all around one of the best fighting game players in general. His defense is crazy. He's got maybe the best defense of any American. And if you go back and watch him play like Marvel 3, it really shows in that game too. He's just an incredibly smart player and a very impressive finish for him. Also, Apology Man getting top 8. He was in my pool. I was rooting for him to do well. And he ended up getting top 8, so that's pretty impressive as well. So good stuff to him. In general, I think this was a pretty hype fighters tournament. I think, watching this, I know there was some doom and gloom about the game with are mix-ups too weak? Is it the game's too slow? Is it too hard to open people up? But I think that this was an encouraging result for people who want to see the game do well and they want to see exciting matches. I think these were all exciting matches in top 8 for sure. So I'm going to put a link down in the description to the VODs for DBZ top 8 on Team Spooky's channel. Make sure you check those out in case you missed the tournament live. It was very, very hype. Also, the other top 8 that I watched was Mortal Kombat. I highly recommend checking that out. That was a sick top 8, man. Basically, Sonic Fox got knocked into losers by Tweety, who is a Midwest player who plays Baraka. Sonic Fox taking pretty much his first big L in MK11 to Tweety. So then he had to run it up through the losers bracket, and he had an incredible streak where twice he was down 2 games and ended up winning 3 games in a row to take the match. So incredible performance by Sonic Fox. And then he got to Grand Finals against Scar, who is a pretty skillful NRS player across multiple games, the Injustice series and the MK series. And Scar pulled it out, man. I was really, really amazed by Scar's neutral. Just watching the way that he played Sonya, pretty incredible. It really, really felt like you were watching someone who had a really deep understanding of the game, like more than I think anyone I had ever seen play that game before. So good stuff to Scar for taking it. That was incredibly hype. But something that I'm interested in the future for MK11, I have heard rumor that Goichi is planning on taking the game seriously. I think most people know Goichi's been tweeting about it. He's trying the game. He's trying to learn it. He's been playing some sets with American players. But from what I have heard, MK11 might be one of his main games moving forward, which is really hype. We might get like a new storyline here. Sonic Fox versus Goichi in MK11, or maybe even like Goichi coming in and fighting these other dudes like Scar, Tweety, Foxy Grandpa. That would be pretty hype to see. So that's pretty much my dream right now, is that Goichi ends up entering MK11 for tournaments in the future, ends up, placing, doing well. That would be pretty exciting, and it would add some nice diversity, since MK11 mostly seems to be dominated by American players with the occasional European or Canadian player thrown in. So it would be pretty exciting to see a Japanese player actually taking the game seriously and see if he could put up any results. So that's what I'm looking forward to in the future for MK11. Right now, though, I haven't been playing the game much lately. I'm not sure if I'm going to go back and revisit it too much, but I do think that it's probably my favorite entry in the series, and it's very, very fun to watch at high levels, so I'm definitely going to be enjoying it as a spectator, if not as a player as well. Another thing I had fun with at Combo Breaker was playing Samurai Showdown. So they had a demo build of the upcoming Samurai Showdown game there at Combo Breaker, and I got a chance to play a handful of matches on it, and it was really great. Oh my gosh, I'm very, very excited for this game now. I'm definitely going to play it at EVO and try to do my best, and then when it comes out, I believe it comes out in a little over a month, I'm definitely going to be streaming that and making videos for it as well. Just the gameplay feels very, very old school, if that makes sense. It feels like an old game. It's got very big focus on footsies, no long combos, a lot of stray hits doing big damage, and it was an absolute blast to play. So I'm really, really looking forward to that game coming out and playing it at EVO. Speaking of EVO, let me talk a little bit about my plans for EVO. So like I said, I think I am going to be grinding a lot, trying to get a little bit more in fighting shape for Dragon Ball FighterZ by the time EVO rolls around. I believe the only games I'm going to be entering at EVO this year are going to be FighterZ and Sam Show. I don't really want to split my attention by entering something like MK or Smash or something like that, so I'm just going to focus on those two games as much as I can and try to do a little bit better than I did at Combo Breaker. So we're going to be doing a lot of streams coming up, trying to get as strong as possible in the games that I'm entering, trying to do really well. So I hope you guys will tune in and check out my upcoming live streams. In case you're not already following me on Twitch, twitch.tv/JMCrofts, you can see me there. And we should be back to our regular streaming schedule and our regular video uploading schedule now that Combo Breaker's over. So I think I'll end the video there. Hopefully you didn't mind me rambling so much. Again, shout out to everyone who I ran into at Combo Breaker. It was really great meeting you guys or seeing you guys returning again if I had met you in the past. And that's going to be it for the video, guys. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.